Hello everybody and welcome. My name is GaaraOfBentonYGO, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video we are going to be going over my first place Invoked Eldlich Dogmatika deck profile that I took to my locals yesterday, and I got first place going 4-0 with no real competition in the decks that I faced. I kind of blew everybody out in my games. Round 1 I played against Live Twins. Round 2 I played against, it was an Invoked Dogmatika mirror match, I believe, yes. And then round 3 I beat Tri-Brigade, and then round 4 I beat GaaraOfBentonYGO, and it was pretty good. The only issues I came across was in the mirror match. Obviously this was my first time playing and testing the deck, so I didn't really know the mirror match. It was against Invoked 101, and he's been playing the deck for a while, but I just blew him out with side deck cards, and yeah, it was pretty good. So without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. The deck count is 50 cards because I didn't really know what to cut to bring it down, but it worked out really well. So starting off with the Eldlich engine, I played 2 Golden Lords. I don't have secrets because I sold those a while ago, so I have the gold rares. I'll eventually get secrets if I keep playing the deck. Then we have 3 Curse Eldland, which is the searcher of the deck, really awesome. And then we have 3 Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine. The only good Elixir card gives you Eldlich from the deck or grave. And then we played 3 Conquistador. Popping face-up cards is always good. And 2 Haquero. Banishing cards from your opponent's graveyard is really good. In the mirror match, banish their Alistair when they try to use Invocation. Against Drytron, banish the Drytrons. All pretty good. Next we have our Invoked engine, pretty standard. 3 Alistair the Invoker, 3 Magical Meltdown, and then 2 Invocations. Can't really say much about this. I don't play Terraforming because I didn't want to play 51 cards and just add a Terraforming. There's a utility card I could take out to add Terraforming if I really wanted to, but that will require testing to see if it's worth it. I didn't really get to use the Invoked engine a whole lot. Mostly I was playing Eldlich Dogmatika, it seemed like, and the Dogmatika stuff really helped. It helped in the mirror match because Invoked 101 doesn't have Dogmatika stuff, so it helped blow him out pretty easily. And then for the Dogmatika engine, 3 Nadir Servant, being able to search out the 1 Ecclesia, really good. And then Ecclesia will search either Fleur-de-Lis or 1 Punishment. I may actually want to play more than 1 Punishment, but I don't know, that would require more testing as well, just because there were times where I drew the Punishment, or I wanted to search another Punishment with Ecclesia in the grind game against GaaraOfBentonYGO, but it was what it was. And that's it for our main deck engines. Now the hand traps, these hand traps and like utility cards are kind of dependent on the tournament. So you'll want to switch these out. These I played specifically for my locals, so which is why I played them. If your locals has a different meta than mine, then you're going to want to play different hand traps. But I played 3 Nibiru. This was for Tri-Brigade, this was for Drytron, this was for Phantom Knights. We have, like I said, Live Twins. Just a general all-around good card. 3 Infinite Impermanence. This was for the mirror match, this was for Live Twins. It can also be somewhat good against Tri-Brigade. It could be good against Drytrons if you imperm the Mubeta Fafnir. Kind of good, I don't know. I didn't really see it a whole lot, so I can't say whether I would cut it or change it or not. And then we played 3 Forbidden Droplets. Shout out to Invoked 101 for pulling the ulti droplet from their OTS pack and immediately trading it to me for a secret rare in like 80 bucks. Pretty good, and I just need 2 more ulti droplets. And then 2 Cosmic Cyclones. Like I said, this was dependent on my locals, so if you could cut these down. This is about 11 cards, so you can cut like the Imperms and the Cosmic Cyclones, bring yourself down to a 45 card deck. Just you can do whatever you want with these 11 spots. And then moving on to my utility cards to help, we're playing Triple Pot of Prosperity, also one of the MVPs, helping me draw my side deck cards, helping me get into my engines when I didn't open my engines. Another reason why I beat the mirror match was I just had Prosperity and he didn't, so that helped me with my side deck. Foolish Burial, this helps you, it can send Eldlich. If you draw the hard draw the invocation, it can send Alistair. It's okay. It came up a couple times, but a lot of times I just sent it with Eldlich, so this could be replaced with Terraforming if you wanted to. And then we played 3 Magician Souls. This was something that Invoked 101 plays over because he doesn't have Prosperity. I like it because it helps you get into Dragoon, because it's just a free special summon, kind of, sort of. You have to play an additional brick if you're going to play Dragoon, but it is what it is. And with the Eldlich cards, it's really good because you can discard 2 Eldlich cards and draw 2, which helps you add to your hand. Really, really good. Then for our Red Eyes package, we play 2 Dark Magicians, 1 Red Eyes, and 1 Red Eyes Fusion. The reason why we play 2 Dark Magicians is because we need a level 6 or lower spellcaster for Magician Souls. So if we send the Dark Magician for Magician Souls, and we want to do Dragoon, we can't do that. So we have to play 2 Dark Magician, which is fine. Dark Magician's okay. Before we did play the Palladium Oracle card because it was a light and it was a spellcaster, but we found that if you just hard draw the Dark Magician, then you hard draw it, then you can't summon the Magician Souls. You have to summon out, you have to send the Dark Magician, so it's kind of bad. But that is our 50 card list. Moving on to the extra deck, we played 1 Artemis to link away Alistair to give you a Mechaba, 1 Anima, which goes with Magician Souls to take a card. This isn't really necessary. You could play like another Artemis or something like that. Anaconda for Dragoon, Nightmare Phoenix because popping back row is really good. That's it for our links. Then for our Invoked, we played 2 Mechaba. Mechaba's amazing. Negate 1 Rajin to help out the Wind Barrier statue. 1 Algodes because Algodes is the GOAT. And then we have Purgatrio, Kaliga. These are our Invoked cards. I wasn't planning on playing Purgatrio or Kaliga, but I didn't know what else to put in my extra deck, and so Nod threw me those right before the tournament. And then we played for our Punishment and our Nadir Servant targets. We played 1 Ash Dragon, 1 Entis, which helped me out in anti-spell fragrance, which was really good. And then the 5-headed dragon in case your opponent has some really big, beefy monster that you just need to be able to destroy with Punishment. And then last fusion we have is Dragoon, because Dragoon is amazing. And then for time and sometimes winning games, we play the 1 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. And then moving on to our side deck. Side deck follows the same rules as the kind of flex spots with the deck. This is kind of your locals meta or your tournament meta dependent. So we have 3 Ice Dragons Prisons for going first. Side out the Nibiru or the Cosmics or any of like those flex cards for Ice Dragons Prisons going first. Super busted. I use this to summon an Alistair. I use this to summon an Golden Lord, so that way my opponent couldn't do it. Really, really good. And then because we were playing kind of like a trap deck, Evenly Match is really good for going second because it lets you help break your opponent's board. I didn't get to evenly match anybody, but it would have been good if I could have. 1 Red Reboot just because we have the OTK potential, and having your opponent add or set another trap isn't terrible. So pretty good. Then for the back row heavy decks, 2 Twin and one Harpy's Feather Duster. This was absolutely amazing against GaaraOfBentonYGO. And then against any sort of like combo deck, if you're going first, then 3 Sanctum and 2 Scythe. You could probably cut one of the Scythe. I just didn't know what other one card I wanted to play in my side deck. But this card was amazing. I Sanctum in the mirror match. I Sanctum the Live Twins. Really, really good. And then if you just draw the Scythe, you set it, and I mean, maybe your opponent will Twin Twister it or something, or they'll side in like Harpy's Feather Duster, and you can set this, and then you just go and boom. So it's even good kind of going second if your opponent side decks in like back row hate. But that is going to be it for this deck profile. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to see a video of me playtesting the deck, showing off the deck on Dueling Book or YuGiOh Pro, then let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.